NGB is always here to help.
Thank you, NGB.
No, thank you.
What would we do without NGB?
They're always so helpful.
Thanks, NGB! Thanks, NGB.
Always here to help.
Wow, thanks, NGB.
Always happy to help. I'm no hero. I'm just doing my job.
Let's hear it for NGB, huh?
Wake up.
Hey, Jim.
We have customers to take care of. Welcome to NGB. How can we help you?
Hello everyone and welcome to MHS Sports on MHTV. I'm Chris Connolly and today we're at Seaside Park as the Magicians baseball team takes on the Danvers Falcons. We'd like to thank the National Grand Bank for being our community partner and bringing you MHS Sports on MHTV. And stay tuned to the end of the game for the Marblehead Sports Shop Player of the Game. So the teams come into this game on this beautiful spring day in late April. We haven't had a lot of beautiful spring days, but this is a beauty. It's mid-60s, maybe a little bit higher in the sun. Not a bright blue, but a blue sky. And these two teams come into the contest. Marblehead is at 4-3, and Danvers at 4-2. And we're set for the first pitch. On the mound for Marblehead is McComish. First pitch is a strike. Only one common opponent between these two teams, and that's Beverly. Marblehead beat them 1-0. Danvers beat them 7-1. The batter is Kukuro, Jack Kukuro. Swing and a miss, and on the mound for Marblehead is McComish. Outfield straightaway to the left-handed batter. McComish winds and delivers, and it's outside. One ball, two strikes. Home plate umpire today is Mark Nemeshal. Whoa, high and away. 2-2. And in the field, umpiring today is Kim Philbrook. He's standing behind first base right down the right field line. 2-2. Leadoff batter in the top of the first inning is Jack Kukuro. Kukuro swings and slices it into foul territory on the left side. The left side. Count stays 2-2. Not much wind at all. 3-2 now. That one got away from the pitcher. Second time in this at bat for McComish to throw it over the heads of everyone. Three balls, two strikes. Carve foul. Again, back behind the Marblehead bench. E.J. Wyman behind the plate for Marblehead. Go over the lineups for Marblehead on defense. As soon as this batter is dispensed with, this one's hit in the air, and there's a chance. And not much of a chance, out of bounds. Again, another foul to the left side. This one, the third baseman for Marblehead, Zampese. Ori Zampese had a thought about it, but it was well too far away. Three and two. Swing and a miss, high and tight, got him on a strike. Nice way to finish that at bat for the Marblehead pitcher. One down, Ian McComish. So for Marblehead, around the, we got McComish on the mound and Wyman behind the plate. Zampese's at third. Grayson Leventhal, shortstop. Julius Galante at second, and Colt Wills at first. McComish's pitch is a strike. Around the outfield, Cam Quigley in left, Aiden Downey in center, and Owen Coyne out there in right. McComish's pitch is up high. 1-1. One down, no score. Top of the first. Nobody on. Down low. 2-1 now. McComish winds. Catches at the outside corner, 2-2. Outfield straight away. A gentle breeze now and then from right to left as we look at this. And got him on the corner. A called strikeout, 2 down. Brayson Clark, the first baseman, comes to the plate. No, the pitcher, excuse me. He's the pitcher. He wears number 2. Ball 1. Comish catches that corner again. He's getting a generous call on the outside corner. But they've all the ones that have been out there have been called strikes, so batter's got to react to that. This one's hit on the ground to the second baseman. Galante picks it up, pumps once, and throws to first, retires the side. Nice play by Julius Galante at second base. This one goes down 4-3. 3 up and 3 down. And Marblehead set to come up with Downey, Leventhal, and Shepard as the first 3. And welcome back to start the bottom of the first inning. Marblehead's number 13, Aiden Downey, playing center field, left-handed batter. On the mound is Bryson Clark, Josh Henry behind the plate. Ludi is at third, Waters at second. Medeiros is the second baseman. Waters is the shortstop, excuse me. Walters, that is. And Gottfried is at first. Downey steps in. Pitch is low. Leadoff batter for Marblehead. Bryson Clark on the mound for Danvers. Down low, another ball. 3 balls. Couldn't see the fist, but I don't think there's any strikes. in the dirt, ball 4. So a base on balls for Marblehead to start the top of the first inning. So Downey's at first. Grayson Leventhal comes to the plate. He's the shortstop. Out in the outfield for the Falcons, Hamill is in left. Kokoro, is in center. That it almost sounded like it hit him a little bit. And Ibanez is out in right field. So a little control trouble for Clark here to start the bottom of the first. Oh, they got him off first. Can they catch him? And they do. So it went 1-3 to 6. So they wasted the walk as Downey gets picked off. And a left-handed pitcher had pretty much of an advantage over there because he didn't have to look over his shoulder. He could see what was happening and saw how far Downey was off of first. Ball low. 2 balls, 1 strike to Grayson Leventhal. This is hit sharply up the middle. That would have brought a runner around possibly to third. But it goes as a single for Leventhal. And the batter for Marblehead now is Steph Shepard, the designated hitter. Bryson Clark trying to settle down here as he faces his third batter. He initiated the play over to first and picked off Downey, who he walked to start Marblehead's first inning. Outfield pretty much straight away. The center fielder's a little bit shaded to the left side. A strike on a foul tip. Clark delivers, and inside, there goes the runner. The ball is behind the catcher. He throws it late out to second base, but in there in plenty of time is Grayson Leventhal. So that'd be a error on the catcher, I think. And taking the base was Leventhal. Shepard, the designated hitter, now has a runner in scoring position. No score. Bottom of the first inning. Holds off. 2-2. 1 out, man at second. Back to the bag for a moment was Leventhal. Good lead now. This is hit in the air. Short, right center fielder stepping back a few. Now steps in on it and fires it in and holds the runner. Nice play defensively, but a fly. 2 outs now. Fly to center. Colt Wales, the first baseman, comes to the plate. You may recognize that name from Marblehead football. He, along with Finn Gallup, have been playing quarterback for the Magicians the last couple of years. This one's hit in foul territory over by the basketball court. Wales is the number 4 man in the order. A little high. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 out, runner in second. No score. Carved foul, again over toward the basketball court. One ball, 2 strikes. Clark checks the runner. 2-2. Curve that didn't curve much. 3-2. Nice patience by Wales at the plate and draws the walk, second of the inning. And now there are runners at first and second. Wales at first, Leventhal at second, and number 5 in the order comes Cam Quigley, the left fielder. A little bit of a chat with Coach Mello and his pitcher, Bryson Clark. And Josh Henry, the catcher's out there as well. This is one of those unspoken parts of baseball that I love. They meet on the mound and they chat. They don't look at the umpire, but they have a sixth sense about when he gets like halfway to them. Then they break up, so he doesn't have to actually tell them to break it up. Here comes Quigley. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fifth man in the batting order. Clark has 2 on and 2 out here in the first. Swing and a miss. It's fouled into the dirt right by the catcher, and he retrieved it. So this is a golden opportunity for Marblehead here. They've got runners, a runner in scoring position, and Coach Giardi wants to say something to the umpire, and now umpire Namashal is talking to his partner Kim Philbrook. And I think it's something he wants to check out on the way the pitcher is delivering the ball. I'm not positive on that. He didn't point to the pitcher or anything. But it's one of those things, what else could he be asking about? Clark winds, delivers, and the pitch is outside, well outside. So Clark's been either on the money as far as location goes, or he's been way off. But it's early. Comes inside, and Quigley carves it foul over the grandstand. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 out, 2 on, no score, bottom of the first inning. Marblehead against Danvers. Clark's delivery is swung on, and a catcher interference. I'm pretty sure that's exactly what it is. And the catcher took a shot. So the bases are loaded. So that goes as a So Quigley's at first, Wales is at second, and Leventhal is at third. The batter is Owen Coyne. Right fielder. Coyne's got the bases loaded. Chance to do some damage here. And this one's nubbed to the pitcher. He turns and fires to first, and the throw's off the mark. It scores 1 run. Here comes the second run, and on to third. 2 runs are in on that play. So scoring on the play was Leventhal were Leventhal and Wales. On to third is Quigley, and safe at first is Coyne. Error on the catcher. Up high and away. So it's been a tough first inning for Bryson Clark. Runners at the corners, 2 runs in. 2 out, 2 on. Down low, inside. A little bit of control problem here for Clark in the first inning. 2 balls, no strikes. 2 in, 2 on. Down low. Signal is coming from the Danvers bench. Strike. Wyman pretty much had to just keep waiting until he saw a strike. Clark gets the call on the outside. 3-2. 2 on, 2 out. 3-2 count to E.J. Wyman. Clark's delivery is hit on the ground softly. The pitcher comes off and the pitcher can't pick it up in time. He's safe at first. Another run comes in, and on to third goes Quigley. No, on to third goes Coyne. Quigley's in, and on at first is Wyman on the E1. Error on the pitcher as he mishandled the ball when he tried to pick it up and then was late on the throw. So number 19 comes to the plate. It's Julius Galante, the second baseman today. Open stance for Galante. See if the foot comes in as the pitch comes down. A little bit. Hits it on the first swing and pops it up foul behind us. Runners at first and third, inside, and Galante nearly got tagged. Throw is out of play, and the second baseman wisely comes running in quickly for it. So Galante has got a lot of room down that left field line. Up and away. Left fielder is playing directly behind the shortstop, deep in the left field, but there's an awful lot of room along the line in left. Carved foul to the tennis court. Get a good bounce off the tennis courts. 2-2. Maybe pickleball now, who knows? Oh, outside, and he gets called on that one. That was pretty far outside, but called strike 3, and that ends the first inning. But Marblehead picks up 1, 2, 3 runs. They leave 2 after 1. Marblehead leads it 3-0. Marblehead leads it 3-0 on a 1-hit first inning. First pitch swinging is Jason Walters, the shortstop. Fourth man in the batting order. 1-2-3 first inning for Ian McComish on the mound for Marblehead. Loops it, but it doesn't drop in, hoping for the big curve to fall right in. 1-1 count to Jason Walters. Left-hander delivers. Right down the middle, this one's looped into left field for a single. Nice easy swing for Walters that time. Logan Travers now the batter. He's the designated hitter. Number 5 in the batting order. Komish takes a good look at first and then throws the curve and doesn't get it to drop. Walters with a short lead and then stretches it out a little bit on the pitch. 2 balls, no strikes. Ian McComish is the Marblehead pitcher, delivering to E.J. Wyman behind the plate. Walters is at first. This one's hit foul, right side, and well out of play. Again, a big bounce in the... I think it's pickleball now. John Caswell is nodding yes. In the dirt in front of the catcher, the runner's going to make it to second easily on the wild pitch. So runner at second, nobody out. Logan Travers, the designated hitter, stands in. McComish delivers, and that one looked good to me, but it was a little high. Umpire at home has been calling them pretty much the same. He's been generous on the outside corners and not so generous on the right down the middles. If they're a little bit high, it's a ball. This one's hit sharply to the third baseman. Steps on the bag for an out and throws to first. Double play, yes. Nice play. 5-3 on the double play. Two down, runner at second. Colby Medeiros, the batter. Hit in the air. Deep center. And hauling it in out there is Marblehead center fielder Aiden Downey. That's the third out. And Medeiros flies out to center field. And the double play helps put this one away as Travers is stranded on the base paths. Through 1.5, it's Marblehead 3 and Danvers nothing. So Marblehead comes to bat now in the bottom of the second inning. The number 9 batter in the order. They put 8 men to the plate. In the bottom of the first inning, they picked up 3 runs. Now it's Ori Zampese. Hits this one in foul territory and out of play. So it's just a strike for Zampese instead of a long foul out. Ori Zampese is he's the third baseman for Marblehead. Left fielder shades a little, takes a few steps towards the line. This one's hit high in the air. Second baseman going back under it and had to stretch for it, but he got it. Nice catch over there made by Colby Medeiros. One down. Back to the top of the order. Aiden Downey walked. His first time at bat. Outside, ball 1. Hit between the second baseman and the first baseman. First baseman for Danvers. Godfrey gets a glove on it but can't contain it, and it bounces away from the second baseman who was closing on the ball from behind Godfrey. And it goes into short center where it's fielded there. And on first with a single is Downey. Just hit it in the right spot. Leventhal comes to the plate. He singled and scored in the first inning. Looking to do some more damage here. He's got a runner at first in front of him, nobody out. A check at 1 out. Here in the top of the second inning. Over to first goes the left-hander, Bryson Clark. There's a little bit of a tell on when he's going to go to first. And it looks like it's where he's looking. When he looks at first, he's going to go to first. He takes a glance at it, but the times he's gone to first, the glance stays. He doesn't look at the batter and then go back to first. Swing and a miss. Shepard. Now let's see. No, Leventhal, excuse me. Takes that inside pitch off the narrow part of the handle and fouls it back into the screen. Short lead at first. Hit sharply on the ground towards the second baseman. The runner goes right by the fielder. The throw is not in time, and he's ruled safe. So nice heads-up base running by Downey, and a fielder's choice gets Grayson Leventhal on base for the second time today. Conference on the mound. Now the home plate umpire, Mark Nemeshal. It's not even halfway out before they break it up. At the plate is Steph Shepard. He flied to center field his first time up. 2 on, 1 down. 3-0 Marblehead, bottom of the second inning. Big swing and a miss. Clark's delivery is in the dirt, but nice recovery by Henry behind the plate. That could have moved both runners to scoring position. Hit in the air to left. The left fielder running back after it. He's not going to catch up to it. Brings home the first run. The second run is rounding third. He's going to go, and the play is not close at the plate. So finally, it ends up with 2 runs in on the nice double by Shepard. A deep shot and a double brings home Downey and Leventhal with the 4th and 5th runs for Marblehead here in the second inning. And at the plate, number 22, Colt Wales. Clark delivers. Big swing and a miss. The heart of the order is trying to tee off on Clark here, and why not? It's the strike call. I think maybe the second, third, fourth times through the order when Marblehead batters get a good look at Clark. I realize he doesn't have blinding speed. He's got a good movement on his pitch like that one. And that ended up with Wales being called out on strikes. Good movement, second out of the inning. And it's Quigley. Quigley walked, got to first on a catcher interference and eventually scored. Strike one to Quigley. 5-0 right now with 2 out and a runner at second for Marblehead here in the second inning. Clark's pitch is grounded, foul. Third baseman chases after and then fires it back. Cam Quigley, multi-sport star. Fouled off to the right side. Clark's pitch is right down the middle, hit high in the air, but I don't know if he got all of it. Good. Shortstop does not get it. Run scores. I don't know. E6 or just a tough play? I'm going to give him a tough play, a single. And that brings in Shepard. The batter is Coyne. Reached on an error by the catcher in the first. This one's away. Quigley a few steps off of first. By Clark being a lefty, it gets to look right at the runner, so that's going to hold them a little bit closer than they normally would with a right-handed pitcher. This one's hit right back at the pitcher. He can't get down for it, and they have the easy force. At second, it goes 6-4 for Quigley. He's out for the third out, and fielder's choice for Coyne. At the end of 2, it's Marblehead 6 and Danvers nothing. We'd like to thank the National Grand Bank for being our community partner in bringing you MHS Sports and MHTV. We'll be back right after this. Welcome back. Top of the third inning, just about to get underway. 6-0 Marblehead, 3 in the first, 3 in the second. Andrew Gottfried, the shortstop. Where's number? Check it. He's the first baseman. I was reading his number as saying he was the shortstop. Takes me a while to get into the swing of things. But Andrew Gottfried is the first baseman. Komisch delivers. This one's hit softly. 1-2-3 bounces to the second baseman, but a little bit too easy. Didn't get quite the bounce he was hoping for on that infield grass, and it went under the glove of Julius Galante. So a runner at first. You know, he might not even have been able to make the out because it was a very slow roller with a lot of bounces, but E4 in any event. Hit sharply to third baseman, fires to second, on to first, and safe at first. Nice pickup by the third baseman for Marblehead, Zampese. So Hamill is safe on a fielder's choice, and Godfrey is retired 5-4. 1 down. 1 down, 1 on. The batter is Ibanez. So there's a umpire conference with the field umpire and now with Coach Giardi. So the batter was safe. At first, that was Hamill. Karuku, the batter, back to the top of the order. Ibanez is the fielder who's not batting with the designated hitter. So Kukuru was called out, or was struck out swinging his first time at bat. A few large steps off of first base by Godfrey, by Hamill. McComish gets a good look at the runner. Very short lead. Comes to the plate. Hit right back at me. Was he doing that on purpose? Pitch is low and away to Kookaroo, batting with 1 out, 1 on, trailing it by 6-0 to Marblehead here in the top of the 3rd inning. It's been going by pretty quickly. Comish's pitch is up and in. Shortstop right at him. He gloves it over to second, on to first. Safe at first. Okay, so Hamill is out. 6-4. That's 2 down. Kookaroo is safe as a fielder's choice at first. And that brings up the catcher, Josh Henry. He was called out on strikes his first appearance. 2 out, 1 on. 6-0 Marblehead here in the top of the 3rd. Pitch is outside. Ball 1. Here goes the runner. Here comes the throw. Shortstop has it. The tag is placed. Not in time. All the tags like that so far have been just a shade late. And I have to agree with the umpire. I think that all those were good calls. And so it's a stolen base that moves Kookaroo on to second into scoring position. It's a smart move, trailing by 6 runs this time of the inning. Strike 1 called to Henry. Left-handed batter. Foul ball. Two. That wasn't strike 1 that I'd said before. It's now 2-2. Timeout asked for by Henry. Steps out and back in. McComish. Up and away. The runner is on to third. The catcher gets it quickly off the backstop. E.J. Wyman was poised to fire it down to third, but it would have been highly improbable. He made the right decision. So the wild pitch gives Kookaroo third base. Here comes the pitch. Up and away. Ball 4. So a base on balls. I think it's the first walk for given up by McComish. He's given up 1 hit and 1 walk. So runners at first and third, 2 outs. Falcons looking to get on the board. McComish delivers up high. Wyman comes up and gets it. Wales presenting a nice target to his pitcher, McComish, as Henry takes a couple step lead. 3-0. Threatening to load the bases here. Comes the pitch. Strike called, 3-1. Clark looked like he expected that to be a ball, even though it was a little questionable. You at a 3-0 pitch, if it's anywhere near, they're going to call a strike. Up high, that's ball 4. So now Marblehead working into a jam as they've got runners on all the bases and 2 outs. Timeout as Coach Giardi walks out to the mound slowly. They're going to have a full infield conference. And I don't think they've got anybody ready to go. I can't really tell over from where I'm seated. It's early in the game. I think he's probably just, Coach Giardi's probably just saying, come on, Ian, meaning McComish. Settle down. So Ian McComish stays there. And stepping into the batter's box is Jason Walters. Singled and advanced to second on a wild pitch in the first. It's up high. Walters has the bases loaded and 2 outs. His team trails it by 6 in the 3rd inning. McComish delivers. Hit sharply into left field, scoring a run. Here comes the second run. The throw comes to the plate. Cut off. Did he get him? It looked like he did get him. Nice play. Great throw from left field by Quigley. And E.J. Wyman put the tag on, Kukuru scored. So the tag went on Henry. That goes 7-2 for the out at home. So, 2.5 innings. Marblehead leads it 6-1. Wyman steps in and swings and misses at the first pitch. We're in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Six to 1. Marblehead leads it. Hit on the ground softly to the third baseman. Scoops it up, fires across, and in time, nice play by the defensive Jason Ludi. And that retires Wyman. 5-3. First out here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. And Julius Galante comes to the plate. Called out on strikes in the 1st inning. It is in his first at bat. Out of play to the right side. Gentle breeze blowing left to right. Shouldn't really affect much. It's just a perfect day for baseball. The field's in great condition. Chops it foul down the third base side. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. This one's a base hit. Oh, he jumped up and got it. Nice play by the first baseman. Looked like it was going to get over his reach, but Godfrey made the play. Nice defensive play by the first baseman. That goes as a 3 unassisted. And it brings up Ori Zampese, the third baseman for Marblehead. Popped up to the second baseman his first time up. Hits the first pitch into left center, and it's going to drop for a base hit. Yes. Oh, the Zampese is almost off of first base as the throws come in. Home plate umpire was signaling safe, so on the whether or not the center fielder had it, the center fielder didn't seem to be protesting that it was called a non-catch. That's Kukuro. Hard to tell with my limited acuity. Pitch right at the, it looked like he caught it outside the baseline. But anyway, it's called an out. And that's, let's see. Three unassisted. 1-2-3 inning for Marblehead. At the end of the third inning, it's 6-1 Magicians. I'd like to remind you that MHTV is a 501c3 nonprofit organization. If you're enjoying this production of MHS Sports and MHTV, please consider making a donation by visiting our website, marbleheadtv.org, and clicking on the donate button. We'll be back after this.
NGB is always here to help.
Thank you, NGB.
No, thank you.
What would we do without NGB?
They're always so helpful.
Thanks, NGB. Thanks, NGB.
Always here to help.
Wow, thanks, NGB.
Always happy to help. I'm no hero. I'm just doing my job.
Let's hear it for NGB, huh?
Wake up.
Hey, Jim.
We have customers to take care of. Welcome to NGB. How can we help you?
Top of the fourth inning, 6-1 Marblehead. Pitches inside, ball 1-4 from Ian McCormish. Batting for Danvers. Is number 10, Logan Travers. Comish hits softly. Third baseman comes in, scoops it, fires high, but Colt Wales is tall enough, makes the play, and it goes out for Travers. He's out 5-3. One down. Jason Ludy. Ludy's the third baseman. He grounded out 5-3 in his first at bat. Inside of that got him. Quickly down the line, hit by a pitch. One out, one on. Colby Medeiros is the batter, second baseman. Fly it out to center field, his first time up. One out, one on. Ludy is at first. Comes the pitch, high and away. There was a stray ball out there. The umpire is signaling for the people at the end of the foul line to move on. They're technically off the field, so. Pitch is popped up. Wales in foul territory. Underneath it, has it. Drops it. He and I were thinking the same. He had it, but popped out of the mitt. So another life for Medeiros. Mistakes like that tend to come back and haunt you, but with a 6-1 lead right now in the 4th inning, you never know. Two balls, one strike to Medeiros. McComish checking on Ludi. Comes to the plate. Hit in the air to center field. Caught out there by Marblehead center fielder Downey. 2 down now. So Godfrey comes to the plate. Reached on an error on the shortstop, on the second baseman, and then was out when the Hamill hit one to third, and they went right to the second base. Oh, another mishandle, but scooped up in time. Scooped up in time by Leventhal, the shortstop. And so that'll do it. That's a, let's see, what is it? A 4-5 put out. So the hit by pitch, Ludi did not come back to haunt Marblehead. At the end of 3.5, Marblehead leads it 6-1. And welcome back to the bottom of the 4th inning. It's Grayson Leventhal. He scored 2 runs. Single and fielder's choice. Got him aboard twice. Inside and in the dirt. Equipment problem with the catcher. Henry's all squared away. Bryson Clark delivers. Called strike. Clark delivers to Leventhal. Two and one. I'm guessing. I think it's 2-1. Oh, inside. Thought it was going to get him. Three balls, one strike. Fouled down the right field line. Mike Lavender makes the play for Marblehead. Leventhal takes ball 4. He's aboard for the 3rd time in today's game. Second walk. I know, second, he got a single the first time, fielder's choice the second time, and now he walks here in the 4th inning. Brings up Steph Shepard, the designated hitter. Flied out to center, doubled, knocked in a couple of runs, and scored himself. He blasted one to left center and inside pitch. Back in the 2nd inning. Timeout called. Looks like a pitching change. Coach Mello talking with his pitcher, Bryson Clark, and his catcher, Josh Henry. Now the home plate ump, Mark Nemisal. Actually got to the mound that time. And waiting at home plate for his at-bat to continue is Steph Shepard. Comes to first again. The long look over to first before making the play by left-handed pitcher Bryson Clark. Up high and away. 3-0 to Steph Shepard, the designated hitter. Again, in a previous 3-0 situation, there was a pitch pretty much in the same position and also called a strike. Timeout called, as Shepard must have asked for timeout. Swing and a miss, 3-2 now. No out, runner at first. Marblehead up by 5, 6-1 here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Ooh, another inside one gets away, and the runner can go. He goes around second, but he'll come back. That was Leventhal. On the walk, he moves to second, and the base on balls puts Shepard at first. Nobody out. Colt Wales comes to the plate. Walked and scored in the first. Called out on strikes in the second. Comes up here with nobody out and 2 on and a 5-run lead. Hits on the first pitch, goes past the pitcher, and no play to be made as it bounced off the mound, it looked like, and then it bounced off the shortstop and everybody was safe. So that's a base hit. So runners at first, it's Leventhal at first, Shepard at second, and Leventhal at third, Shepard at second, Wales at first. Big conference on the mound here. Waiting to come to the plate is Cam Quigley. And it looks like they're going to make a switch here. Bryson Clark will go where? Center. So a new pitcher will be, let's see if I can find my, program before they get back to play, it'll be a miracle. Number 10 is Logan Travers. He was the designated hitter. So it's a nice switch. Travers will come in to pitch, and they no longer have a designated hitter. So let's take a look at the line so far. 6 runs. Six runs, 3 hits, about 5 walks. Cam Quigley comes to the plate. And Logan Travers. Strike 1 to Quigley. Logan Travers. It sounds like he should be a character on Yellowstone. 1-1 to Quigley. Bases loaded. Tipped. One ball, two strikes. There are no outs here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Quigley could do a lot of damage. The infield is in on the grass. In the dirt, gets away. Is going to score a run, and not in time. As hustling for the ball was catcher Josh Henry, but the run comes in on the wild pitch. Marblehead's seventh run. The runners move up. Shepard at third, and now Wales is at second. Hit in the air. Foul ball. Hit actually down the line. And then well into foul territory. Out there in the shade. Shepard is at third. Wales is at second. Quigley at the plate. Foul tip. 2-2. Strike three. Quigley is called out on strikes. That's the first of this bottom of the fourth. Owen Coyne. Marblehead's right fielder. Reached on an error, reached on a fielder's choice in the first and second innings. Travers pitches away, low and away, ball one. Almost like a golf swing. Try to go for the low pitch. 1-1. One out. Runners at second and third. And a 6-run lead for Marblehead here in the bottom of the fourth inning, but they want to add to it. Travers' pitch is a swing and a miss. Looked off speed almost. 2-2. To Owen Coyne. Ooh, in the dirt and behind Henry. I know, ball four. Or did it hit him? It hit him. That's what it was. I think it was 2-2. So Coyne is hit by a pitch. Hit by a pitch, so he's on to first. Bases loaded once again. E.J. Wyman. Catcher. In the dirt, Travers. In the dirt again. Runners stay put. 2 balls, no strikes. 1 out. Bases loaded, 1 run in. In the dirt again. Down and away, that'll bring a run in. Travers comes in the fourth inning. And a run is in. So that's Shepard who scores. Moving Wales to third. Coyne to second. And Wyman is at first. And the batter is Julius Galante. Called out on strikes and hit it right at the first baseman, or the first baseman made the play unassisted. Galante getting a little chat from Coach Giardi. So Marblehead is in really good position here to do some significant damage with 1 out, 2 runs in, and the bases remain loaded with Wyman, Coyne, and Quigley. No, Wyman, Coyne, and Wales. But Galante's at the plate right now. Little hit here would go a long way. Facing Travers. Travers throws it in the dirt. Strike called. Maybe the little coaching instruction was don't swing until he throws a strike. It's going to hit on the ground towards the shortstop. Goes to first for 1, goes to second for 1. Late getting to first, so that brings a run in. And let's see, Wyman is out at second. And Galante is on at first on the fielder's choice. And a run scored, that's Colt Wales. So we now have runners at the corners and 2 outs. There goes Galante with a lot of speed, and he slides in, and he's safe. So Galante steals a base. Wyman is at third. (10-1), if my scoring is correct, and I'm not quite positive on one of those runs. Ori Zampese. He's had a good game. Oh! Someone gets away from the catcher, is going to bring in another run. And scoring on that one was Coyne. Wyman moves on to third. Or no, Galante moves on to third. And a walk for Zampese. Back to the top of the lineup. Aiden Downey is at the plate. He's scored. Walked, singled. There goes the runner. Here comes the throw to second, and no throw made. So taking the base is Zampese. Galante's at third. So it's hit right at the pitcher and goes into almost into the center field, but Medeiros makes the play, retires the side. 4-3, but Marblehead has extended its lead. We'd like to thank the National Grand Bank for being our community partner in bringing you MHS Sports on MHTV. Well, it's 10-1. Took me a while to get over there and get the Marblehead bench book. to tell me, and but they did. Very cooperative. This is Parker Hamill. Grounded out to the second baseman, but reached on a fielder's choice, and then he was cut down at second. Oh for 1. McComish delivers. Hit behind the pitcher, didn't have a chance. Nice play at second base by Galante. Hamill is down 4-3 for 1 out here in the top of the 5th inning. So 4 runs scored by Marblehead in that inning. That makes it 10-1. Back to the top of the order for Danvers. Kookaroo. And that pitch was McComish's pitch. It just looked like it slipped right out of his hand. But if you're going to have a long game, this is the type of day you want to have it on. 2 balls, no strikes. Kookaroo looks at a strike. Kookaroo. I think I was denying him one of his R's. Yes, hit sharply to center field and giving it chase and up the hill on Downey into second standing. As that's a tough place to play, and I think what they did was they said it was out of play, so he had to stop at second. So long double by Jack Kookaroo. And he just powdered it all the way up the hill there by the flagpole. That brings up Josh Henry, the catcher. Called out on strikes, walked, and then eventually cut down on the bases. We're in the top of the 5th inning. It's 10-1. McComish's pitch is a ball. McComish has gone all the way for Marblehead. Strike on the inside. A little bit more to the middle of the inside. 2 balls and 1 strike, I'm guessing. Home plate umpires. Right hand is, oh, there it is, 2-2 now. Head been a little bit covered up by his shoulder. 2-2 pitch. Runner at second, 1 out. Gets by the catcher. And on to third on the pass ball. Goes Kookaroo with 1 out, 1 on. Komish. Henry at the plate. Hit in the air. And second baseman Galante calls for it and throws it into the pitcher. 2 down, runner at third. And the batter is Bryson Clark, who started the game as the pitcher and moved to center field when Logan Travers relieved him. Inside, and he nipped him They did not nip him. I thought it did, but the runner came in and scored on the wild pitch. And so it's 10-2. Clark swings and misses. 2 down. Danvers has picked up their second run of the ball game. It's this one inside out to left field, and it bounces in front of Quigley. And he gets it in quickly and holds Clark to a single. Jason Walters swings on the pitch and pops it up. Center fielder calling, moving underneath it. One-handed grab, and that'll do it for the top of the 5th inning. But Danvers picks up a run, and it's now 10-2. Fly ball to left field, and caught by the left fielder. 1 down. New pitcher in the game, and I'm struggling to find their roster. Hard contact. Foul ball. Okay. Ludi is on the mound. And the batter for Marblehead is Steph Shepard. Scored twice, walked and doubled. Hits this one in the air. Center fielder chasing it up the hill to left field, and he's not going to catch up to it. Around first and coming down, and will hold at second as the throw comes in. Gets by the third baseman. Nobody covering the bag, but thinking better of it. Shepard stays at second after that long shot. He really powdered the ball. Hit Ludi hard. So Ludi comes in. Gives up a couple of hard shots. And the batter here is Colt Wales. 1 out, runner at second. Good lead off of second base. This one's hit in the air. Deep right field. Right fielder was moving around there a little bit and finally got a hold of it. And this one came in and was poorly handled, but it was a fly out to right for the second out. And Shepard stays at second. Quigley now comes to the plate with runner at second and 2 down. So Logan Travers comes in relief of their starting pitcher, Clark. And now Ludi, Jason Ludi comes to the mound here in the 5th. Quigley at the plate. Shepard at second. Just a beautiful day today. I'm sure many of you, like me, have been saying, I'm so tired of the cold and the wind. This one's going to fall into fair territory. Gets away from the right fielder and on easily to second base is the speedy Cam Quigley. Another run in. That was Steph Shepard, 11-2. And Quigley at second with 2 down. Brings up Coyne. A pinch hitter, 99. If we can give you that name. Ooh, high and tight. Give you his name in a moment. I've got it on a score sheet from from Coach Giardi, but it's difficult to read. I know, John, but I can't find the roster. John goes through all the trouble of getting me rosters, and now I can't find it. He's complaining. What am I going to do? You know how John gets when he gets mad. He could go wild on me. He could embed that camera in my head. I might have it. High and away. Strike, strike three on him and me. So new pitcher, number 16, Kieran Moss from Marblehead. We wanted to make sure we got his name. And then at the plate is number 22. Oh, God. Up high, ball. I wonder if I can find the... Pitch is popped up. Fair territory. Now drifting toward the lines. And looked like it would have come down in fair territory. Two down. One down, excuse me. Ludi comes to the plate. Has to duck under that one. Pitch is inside ball one, or ball to Ludi. 3 balls, no strikes. Delacamera's pitch is ball 4. Andrew Delacamera's on the mound for Marblehead. Right-hander winds and throws. It's swung on by Medeiros and fouled back to the backstop. Hit over the shortstop for a base hit. Ludi rounds second, heads for third. Here comes the throw in, and that'll stop him at third. He hits the deck on a head first slide. The batter stays at first. Runners at the corners now. So Medeiros is on with a single. Camera's pitch up and away. This is Cooper. No first name given to us by the Danvers coach. His name is Cooper. He's at the plate with 2 on and 1 down. Hit to the shortstop. Could be a double play. Throw to first is not in time. Run scores. So Ludi scores. And Medeiros is out at second. Hamill is up. This one fouled away. Strike 1. 2 outs. Camera's pitch is grounded to the third baseman. Nicely done. Over to first. Nice play by the third baseman for Marblehead, Zampese. And Hamill is retired. 5-3. Bottom of the 6th inning. And some substitutions. Hit in the air. Left field. Good drop. Shortstop comes ranging all the way over across the line there. I don't know if he caught it in foul territory or fair territory, but he made a great catch. Walters made the play. Excuse me. This one's hit sharply to the shortstop. Muffed that one. Ryan Angley at the plate. Pitch is up in the zone, but hammered to the third baseman. Over to second for 1, but he missed the throw, and the runner does not advance. Sean Heenan comes to the plate for Marblehead. It's this off the backstop foul. Runners at first and second. This one's hit to the second baseman on a hop. Goes second for 1, on to first, and that one's thrown in the dirt. Run comes around third to score. Runner at second is retired. The batter goes on to second on the error. (12-3) now for Marblehead. Pitch is outside and in the dirt. The batter is Carter Sahagian. Swing and a miss by Sahagian. 12-3. Hit to the third baseman. makes the catch, and that retires the side. At the end of 5, it's the end of 6, it's Marblehead 12 and Danvers 3. Top of the 7th inning, a 12-3 Marblehead lead. Kieran Moss on the mound, bouncer to second. Nice play by the second baseman. Looks like Galante. One down. Was. And now it is Josh Henry, the catcher and left-handed batter. Cardis Hagen on the mound. Strike called. In tight, called a ball. Fouled off left side over the seating area and well out of play. 2-2. High and away. So Marblehead's been in control pretty much the entire way. 1, 2, 3 in the first inning for Danvers, and then Marblehead came back and picked up 3 in the first. Ball 4. Sahagan walks Henry. 1 on, 1 out. Bryson Clark. No, it's not. Let's see who it is. Number 8. Chase Richmond. First appearance for Richmond. Swing and a miss. Sahagan went up high on the strike zone. No. 16 is on the mound. Kieran Moss. Hit to center field. Ah, hello. It was the right fielder that made the catch. Two down. Moss looking to end this now, let's hope. Hit in the air, left field, and running it down and out of play. Jason Walters at the plate. The outside corner, called strike. Moss winds and delivers. Low and away. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 on. 2 outs. Top of the 7th. In the dirt. Throw to first and not in time. He went through. He's called out, and that does it for the ball game. Marblehead wins it 12-3. Their record now moves to 5-2. and Danvers is at 4-3. So, as I started to recap just before the ball game ended, the Marblehead was in charge the whole way. A 1-2-3 first inning for Danvers. Marblehead put on 3 in the first, 3 in the second. It was their ball game from that point on. Danvers got one run in the third, 1 run in the fifth, and 1 run in the sixth to make their total of 3. Marblehead just kept putting the runs on the board and finally ends with a 12-3 victory. They pick up their 5th win of the season. They've got interesting season going so far. It looks like the pitching is coming around for them. Anyway, we'll be back, and I'll give you the Marblehead Sports Shop Player of the Game.
The Marblehead Sports Shop offers custom sports apparel, team uniforms, and Marblehead branded one-of-a-kind gifts, and is proud to present the MHS Sports on MHTV Player of the Game.
And welcome back to the MHS Sports on MHTV. Tonight's Marblehead Sports Shop Player of the Game. Steph Shepard, the designated hitter, came to the plate 4 times. He had a double, a single, and a double, scored 3 runs. Had a great game, so congratulations to Steph Shepard from the Marblehead Sports Shop and MHTV. We'd like to thank the Marblehead Sports Shop for being our community partner in bringing you the Player of the Game Award. And we'd like to thank the National Grand Bank for being our community partner in bringing you MHS Sports and MHTV. Once again, the final score, Marblehead defeats Danvers 12-3. For all of us here at MHTV Sports, I'm Chris Connolly. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again next time.
NGB is always here to help.
Thank you, NGB.
No, thank you.
What would we do without NGB?
They're always so helpful.
Thanks, NGB. Thanks, NGB.
Always here to help.
Wow, thanks, NGB.
Always happy to help. I'm no hero. I'm just doing my job.
Let's hear it for NGB, huh?
Wake up.
Hey, Jim.
We have customers to take care of. Welcome to NGB. How can we help you?